Good morning, my little chipmunks. My name is Lama Jigme Gyatso. This is the Buddha Joy Meditation School. Welcome to 9 Contemplations for Anger. As always, these contemplations are designed from the Buddhist point of view, so we're not trying to declare war on anger and shove it away. Our emphasis is simply going to be awareness and analysis, not in an intellectual sense, but in a visceral sense, not using the brain in our head, but the brain in our belly. We're going to use rhetorical questions where we don't actually try to answer the question. Instead, we're going to silently and mentally recite the question on the in-breath and let our subconscious play with it. You know, the way a kid would play with a new toy on Christmas morning. We're going to look at the first 5 exercises. We'll look at the wealth of anger we may be experiencing in the moment. And the final 4 exercises will help us look at a deficiency or lack of anger we may be experiencing in the moment. Our body and mind can be a lot like an 88-key piano. Middle C is here, it's not here, and it's not here. Consequently, there are places in our mind-body where we feel anger, and places where we do not. And the main thing is to cultivate mindfulness and the wisdom of letting go, so that we can find that peaceful eye of the storm, regardless of how much or how little anger manifests in the moment. We don't want to say, hey, I can only be peaceful in the absence of anger, because that creates a cage for us where we can only feel peace. The trick is to feel peace regardless of whether anger is there or not. So let us begin with the first exercise. Let's sit properly, hands in lap. Where feel rage, relaxing. And better yet, let's say, where feel a wealth of anger, or ask, where feel a wealth of anger? On the out breath, let's silently and mentally recite, relaxing. Where feel a wealth of anger, relaxing. Second exercise. How could this wealth of anger arise? Relaxing. How could this wealth of anger pass? Relaxing. We're not pretending that it is passing or that it has passed, or just exploring that it could pass. And that's simply for everything arises and everything passes away, and that's the way things go. Full moons come, full moons go, suns rise, suns set, seasons come, seasons go, little girls become women, and then old ladies, and then dust. How could this wealth of anger pass? Relaxing. fourth exercise actually has 3 electives, so we're going to perform each elective for 1 breath. Here we go. Grin with lips to this wealth of anger, relaxing. Grin with cheeks to this wealth of anger, relaxing. Grin with eyes to this wealth of anger, relaxing. What wealth of anger is passing, relaxing? Now let's play with the final 4 contemplations, where we explore the flip side of the coin. This may be middle C on an imaginary piano. This isn't. Where feel a lack of anger, relaxing. For most certainly we may feel anger here or even here, but probably not here or here. How's that for camera movement, huh, kids? Second of the 4 exercises. How could this lack of anger arise, relaxing? If you remember only one thing, I hope it's this. We do not answer rhetorical questions. The power of rhetorical questions comes not from the answering, but from the asking. How could this lack of anger feel relaxing? We now conclude with an exercise with 3 electives, 1 breath each. Grin with lips to this lack of anger, relaxing. Grin with cheeks to this lack of anger, relaxing. Grin with eyes to this lack of anger, relaxing. Let's conclude with a little bit of love, or as they say in Italy, amore. And therefore, we come to the 3rd A, first A being awareness, analysis, and amore. Don't get me started, I might start singing. Okay, here we go. Instead of Meta's loving kindness, we're going to do Karuna's compassion. Soothe my anger, relaxing. Soothe neighbor's anger, relaxing. Soothe every earthling's anger, relaxing. Soothe all beings' anger, relaxing. And of course, we're not magical. We're simply honing our compassionate will, our compassionate volition, if you will. And that's all you get today. Guys, the Buddha Joy Meditation School is in the process of applying for federal tax exempt status, so it can apply for grants to do prison outreach and the like. There is a substantial application fee that the IRS requires. If you would like to chip in, there's a link down below in the doodly-doo where you can do just that. If you don't, no problem. If you must give me anything, the kindest thing you can give me is this enthusiastic application of these instructions. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Bye-bye now.